it's me again, reminding you that you matter and jumping into another conversation about simple mindfulness. I did a poll recently. You may or may not have seen or participated in, but I looked at and got your guys' opinion on what your barriers to incorporating mindfulness are in your lives. And 100% of the people who voted expressed that their barrier to practicing mindfulness is that it is too complicated. So that brings me back to the whole point of this project, is that I'm hopeful that it will provide new ways for you to integrate mindfulness simply into your life and break away this myth that it has to be really complicated or really time consuming, because it just doesn't have to be that way. So that said, I want to spend some time using on the limiting belief that mindfulness is too complicated. I say limiting because the thought in and of itself prevents you from even trying to incorporate mindfulness, and it is very far from being a present, mindful, focused thought. Actually, the idea that mindfulness is too complicated is seeped in past focused experiences with mindfulness and a very future focused, overwhelming fear that it's not obtainable for you. So, that being said, if you have this belief and barrier to practicing mindfulness, we have found a great jumping off point for you in the journey of starting to incorporate more mindfulness in your life. So here we go. I want you to start being mindful of the notion that this way of thinking is not mindful. Start by labeling your thought, believing it is too complicated is limiting to me. So when you notice going into that, this is too complicated, this is too much, I want you to capture that thought, be mindful that you're having it, and be mindful of following that thought with, this thought is limiting to me. It limits my ability to move forward in my life and in this practice. And then I want you to redirect back into the present by doing some simple mindful skill that you enjoy. Something like taking a deep breath in and out, and finding something around you that brings you a sense of calm or a sense of joy in your life. That could be water or a sound or a smell. So every time you notice your thought going to, it's too complicated or it's too much, even if that thought is not about mindfulness specifically, it could be about food or your body or a relationship or your own ability to do something that you want to do. Notice that thought, capture it, and respond, not react, respond to your thought by taking a deep, deep breath. Bringing in simple mindfulness. So, in practice, that looks like, this thought is limiting to me right now. I'm going to take a deep breath in and out. What is something around me right now that is calming or grounding? Water, a smell, a color, a song, a person, a texture. Notice what that object is. Bring yourself back into the present. Use the thought, it's too complicated or it's too much, as a anchor or a grounding point in your brain, a switch to come back to your present. See what happens. Let me know. In all of this, remember that you matter and that I'm here for you. And if you need anything, you can always DM me. And I hope that this is helpful for you. Bye, guys.